Hello, everyone, welcome back to the channel Global Times USA. Please subscribe and like my videos, because today we are bringing you one of the most shocking updates in the Russia-Ukraine war. Ukrainian drones have struck deep inside Moscow and targeted one of the most expensive and iconic buildings, the Moscow City Towers, a massive complex worth an estimated $1.2 billion. The world is stunned, Russia is shocked, and global markets are watching carefully, as this incident could change the course of the ongoing war. In this video we will analyze this event by looking at the exterior of the towers, the interior, the performance of Ukrainian drones, the safety features of both the drones and the Russian defenses, the unique selling points of this strike compared to earlier attacks, the symbolic and financial cost which we will discuss as the price, and finally conclude with what this means for the future of the conflict. The exterior of the Moscow City Towers has always been a symbol of wealth, modernity, and global business power. Rising hundreds of meters into the sky, covered in reflective glass panels and futuristic designs, the towers are often called Russia's version of New York's Manhattan skyline. The exterior is sleek, bold, and designed to send a message to the world that Moscow is not just about history and politics, but also about financial muscle and architectural pride. For Ukrainians to hit such an exterior means more than just damage to glass and steel. It is a direct message that even the proudest skyline is vulnerable. When images of shattered windows, smoke rising, and security alarms ringing went viral, it created a powerful visual moment. The exterior, once designed to represent strength, was now representing fragility, and that is exactly why this strike is being called a turning point. The interior of the Moscow City Towers tells an even bigger story. These towers are not just empty monuments, but filled with some of Russia's largest companies, luxury offices, shopping areas, and international business hubs. The interiors are designed with cutting-edge technology, high-end security, luxury decor, and spaces meant for the elite of Russian society. Glass elevators, marble floors, modern lighting systems, and advanced IT infrastructure are all part of the interior layout. By striking near or inside this interior space, Ukraine sent a signal that no matter how advanced or secure something looks from the inside, the war can reach even there. The psychological effect of workers, executives, and global partners seeing broken interiors, debris falling on luxury offices, and fire alarms going off inside billion-dollar towers cannot be underestimated. It breaks confidence, it creates fear, and it proves that Moscow is not an untouchable fortress. In many ways, the interior story of this attack is bigger than the exterior, because it is about the heart of Russian business life. It is about shaking the inside, not just scratching the outside, and that makes the strike a powerful psychological weapon. When it comes to performance, the Ukrainian drones once again proved that they are among the most effective tools of modern asymmetric warfare. These drones are low-cost compared to Russian missile defense systems, yet they are capable of traveling hundreds of kilometers, evading radar, and hitting targets with surprising accuracy. In this strike, performance was not only about hitting a building, but also about bypassing one of the most heavily defended airspaces in the world. Moscow has multiple layers of air defense systems, radar stations, and electronic jamming devices, but the fact that drones still reached the city center shows performance beyond expectation. It demonstrates innovation, tactical planning, and adaptability. Ukraine's performance in drone warfare is now being studied by militaries around the world as a model of how small technology can compete with big power. For Russia, the poor performance of its defense systems was equally shocking. Billions spent on defense could not stop drones costing a fraction of the price. This mismatch in performance is what makes this strike so symbolic. Safety features in this case are two-sided. On the Ukrainian side, the drones themselves are designed to be small, difficult to detect, and capable of minimizing collateral damage. Unlike heavy missiles that destroy entire blocks, drones can be guided with precision to cause targeted symbolic damage. This makes them safer for civilians compared to traditional bombardments. On the Russian side, safety features of the towers included advanced surveillance, reinforced structures, and fire suppression systems. However, the strike showed that safety features, while strong against ordinary threats, cannot fully defend against modern drone warfare. Fire alarms did go off, sprinklers activated, and evacuation systems worked, which saved lives, but the psychological sense of safety collapsed. The incident highlights how safety features in modern warfare need to evolve beyond physical structures and include cyber, electronic, and aerial defenses. The unique selling points of this event are what make it stand out compared to previous strikes. Ukraine has hit oil depots, airfields, and border regions before, but hitting the $1.2 billion Moscow City towers is different. It is not just about military damage, but about symbolic, financial, and psychological impact. The unique selling point here is the message. If drones can reach the very center of Moscow and hit its pride, then no part of Russia is safe. Another unique element is the financial symbolism. These towers are worth more than $1 billion, and even minor damage causes millions in losses. Insurance companies, foreign investors, and Russian oligarchs all feel the pressure. This is not just war on the battlefield. It is war on the economy, on prestige, and on the image of Russia as a strong, safe place. The price of this attack can be analyzed in two ways. First, the literal price of the towers and the damage. Moscow City towers are valued at around $1.2 billion, and even a single drone strike causing shattered glass, fire damage, and business disruption can cost millions in repairs and lost revenue. Businesses had to shut down, employees were evacuated, and confidence in safety was shaken. The second price is the cost to Russia's image and psychology. For years, Moscow has projected itself as untouchable, with strong defenses and advanced systems. The price of losing that image is far greater than physical repairs. It means fear in the minds of ordinary citizens, doubt in the minds of investors, and embarrassment in the face of the international community. Ukraine, on the other hand, paid a very small price in comparison, likely just the cost of the drones. This mismatch in price makes the attack strategically efficient. In conclusion, the Ukrainian drone strike on Moscow's city towers is a defining moment of the war. It showed the world that even billion-dollar landmarks in the heart of Russia are not beyond reach. The exterior damage was a blow to the skyline. The interior disruption was a blow to the heart of business life. The performance of Ukrainian drones proved superior to Russian defenses. The safety features highlighted both strengths and weaknesses. The unique selling points of this strike made it far more symbolic than others. The price exposed the imbalance between cheap drones and costly damages, and overall the conclusion is clear. Modern war is not just about tanks and missiles. It is about technology, psychology, and symbolism. This strike may not end the war, but it has already reshaped how the world views it. This war is no longer only about territories in Ukraine. It is now about the image of Russia itself, shaken inside its capital. As we move forward, both sides will learn from this. Ukraine will be encouraged to use more drones, Russia will scramble to fix its defenses, and the world will watch as modern warfare continues to evolve. Thank you for watching, and once again, please subscribe and like my videos to stay updated with the latest breaking news and deep analysis from Global Times USA.